here to meet with your Executive Director, Regina McDevitt.
Okay, great. I'm glad you
Thank you. Hey, welcome to the Family Justice Center. Come on in. You're just in time for coffee. Come on. Hey, how are you?
I'm good. It's good to see you.
You too.
Come in.
You know, I have just a few questions for you while we have coffee.
Great.
So my first question was, what exactly do you do here at the Family Justice Center?
So, well, thank you for coming over and having coffee with me this morning. We are very proud of the services that we're able to provide here at the center. So the Family Justice Center is a collaborative of multiple organizations that provide services to victims of domestic violence, sexual assault, child abuse, elder abuse, and of course human trafficking. So victims who've experienced trauma are able to come into our center, and our staff will meet with them and basically provide triage. That's what we do. You know, we're going to provide immediate support. We want them to feel welcome. Hospitality is very important for someone who's experienced a trauma, so we want them to feel safe. And we're going to ask them what their needs are. And so once we've determined that they're safe, that their immediate emotional needs are met, then we're going to look at different resources that we have here in the center, as well as resources outside of our center, our community allies, to provide services to that person. We have amazing partners here that work with survivors long-term, and of course we have the Partnership for Families, Children, and Adults, who is a key partner. Our Children's Advocacy Center is here working with the children who have been abused. They have forensics here, they have counselors here. They're really able to create a space for children to get healing and support. In addition to that, we have Helen Ross McNabb Mental Health Center. We have the Hamilton County Mental Health Court. And then of course our own counseling center, the Center for Living and Thriving, is here. Legal Aid of East Tennessee is one of our partners that provides support for victims who need orders of protection, or they just need someone to go to court because they're getting a divorce, so they're able to support that work. And then in addition to that, we have the Nurture the Next, which is a great organization that provides some of those services to families and moms of small children. They go into the homes and work with the mom on parenting. They're able to provide cribs and tangible kinds of resources. So the partners that we have here at the Family Justice Center all work together to provide comprehensive, supportive, wraparound services to survivors. But the key thing is we want people to know that we're here, we're open, and we want people to come in and experience a path to safety and hope.
Absolutely. So in this year of COVID, and we've heard a lot about domestic assault and COVID, how do you think that has affected survivors?
So some of the statistics are showing us that reporting to social services has gone down. And the reason for that is that home is not safer for people who are being victimized, for children and adults who are in intimate partner violence relationships. And so access to a phone, access to transportation, the isolation that is happening in that family system is creating a barrier for survivors to get free and to come to the Family Justice Center or other resources in the community to get services. However, we know that the incident of domestic violence has gone up. I mean, anytime and this is, you know, proven throughout history, but anytime there's increased economic downturn, pandemic situation, natural disaster, you see an increase in domestic violence, in sexual assault, in child abuse. And within the case of the pandemic, because there's just no access, we're seeing survivors being stuck and not able to get out. So as we open up, survivors will be able to come to the Family Justice Center or other resources in order to get support for their own safety and healing.
So if someone wanted some information, general education, or wanted to help someone in their family or on their friend list, how would they do that?
So we have amazing experts in training about domestic violence, about the resources that we have here through our staff at the Family Justice Center, as well as our partners and their expertise. And so we're able to provide training to churches, to law enforcement, to community civic groups, schools. We're really able to get out into the community to help create awareness about domestic violence, how communities can be safer. We can talk about domestic violence in the workplace, because it does not stay at home. It follows you to work. And so we're able to do training on those topics and lots more. You know, we're a community collaborative, and so we're able to train organizations about communities and how to collaborate as a community and coordinate services and wraparound opportunities for services for people in need.
That's awesome. That is awesome. So what number would someone call if they wanted to get more information?
So if it's an emergency, they would call the partnership hotline after hours, which is 755-2700. If it is the Family Justice Center and it's during hours, they can walk in here or they can call us and we can support them. The number is 643-7600.
So you're open to the public? Anyone can walk in?
We are. We are so happy that we're able to come into this beautiful space. It's very trauma informed. We want people to come in. We will assess whatever needs that you have. We'll help you connect, and then we'll follow up and make sure you got connected. And yeah, we're open from 8:30 to 5, and after hours, of course, we have our great partners who do after hours work. That's the beauty and symbiotic relationship that you have with a collaborative like the Family Justice Center. And so, yeah, people can come in here 8:30 to 5 and receive services and connections. And after hours, if it's an emergency, we utilize our partners.
That's good information.
Yeah,
thank you so much for having coffee with me.
Thank you for coming in and talking to us about the Family Justice Center and the work that we're doing, Dina. I'm very excited to be here and about the work that we do.
That's awesome. Thank you.